Picture this. You just got home from your 9 to 5. Let's say you worked 8 hours out of your 24-hour schedule, and your 8 hours of that was spent sleeping, also 2 hours for chores and other needs. That leaves you with 6 hours of free time for the average person, and most of us use that for entertainment, in this case, video games. Well, knowing this fact, what do you do with the little time that you have left throughout the day? In my case, it would be playing video games, but I know that a lot of people out here that are watching this video have booted up a game and you've hopped off within the first 10 to 30 minutes. And then that begs another question. How do you enjoy video games again? Well, in this video, I'm going to answer that for you. So how I enjoy video games is that I make it a rare occasion to play a video game. So I don't always have the time to do it, especially working a 9 to 5 job or doing other things. I have a girlfriend that I have to take care of, so it's at this point it's I have no free time to do anything. So at this point it's I have a couple hours in my day that I can kind of squeeze into entertainment. Most of that's making YouTube videos, but at this point, how do I enjoy video games again is that I make it a rare occasion to actually play video games. Also, another thing I like to do is I try to simplify how I play video games. I try not to overcomplicate it too much. I like to go back to the old classics to where it was more simpler. It wasn't super fancy graphics. It wasn't super high frame rates, everything. It was totally a time where you just put the disc in, you played the video game for a couple hours, and then you hop off knowing that you made progress. There's a lot of games out here nowadays that you have to grind. You have to put so much time and effort into these video games that I just don't have the time as an adult. So for me, I like to simplify my video games by playing older video games. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of newer games that I enjoy. I just don't find the time to actually, finish the grindy games is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, man, I really do miss those simple times. Right now I'm playing Castle Crashers. I'm just kind of replaying my fire character as a Castle Crasher, and man, I'm enjoying it, dude. I really miss the simple times in video games where you hop on for a little bit and then you just save your progress, dude. It's honestly one of the main reasons why I've kind of stepped away from gaming. I just don't, at least the modern space. I really do enjoy older games. Anything past 2014, I really just honestly stopped playing. There's only a couple games that I really enjoy in the modern space. The Resident Evil games are some of them, and that's because there's so much replayability with those games, and it's a fun experience from start to finish. Same with the FromSoft games. FromSoft games are fantastic. Any Souls-like games really good. I like the combat and all those. I just really miss when games were simple and games were, you grind for a little bit, you beat the boss, or, it's a straight linear path from start to finish. I think when you try to overcomplicate video games, that's when you take the fun and soul out of the actual video game that you're playing. Also, another game I've been playing recently is on the PlayStation 2 is Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, and that game is fantastic, dude. The combat in the game, the story, everything, and it is such a unique style for Mortal Kombat. It's not like anything other than the other series. It's not your normal fighting game, and I really do enjoy that game. And there's a lot of things that make it unique. You get power-ups, you can basically level up your upgrades and stuff, and combos and specials and everything. And here's a little trick that I use when I'm playing games is I like to kind of put myself in the mindset of 15 years ago, what made me enjoy a video game. And was it the story? Was it the actual gameplay itself? Was it just because I remember when I was 5, not even 5, I was 3, maybe 4 years old, and I remember my sister would go to school, and I remember that experience. I was well, I'm gonna get to that point, so let me enjoy this as much as I can before I have to start school soon and all that stuff. So I used to cherish turning on that PlayStation 1 and just basically playing a game from start to finish until my parents got off work or something. Like it was definitely like something of like scarcity. The fact that like, you know, I cherished every single moment because I knew it wasn't going to last forever. Even when I was that young, I remembered that very, very deeply. And I just remember games specifically on the PlayStation 1, but even on the PS2 all the way up to like the PS3, games used to be so simple. You would just drop right in. You would go to the boss, or not the boss, but the you would go to the stage or whatever, and you would work your way all the way up to the boss, and then you'd be able to save your progress and all that fun stuff. It was so simple. It was so straight to the point. And I miss that about video games. I feel like nowadays they're just way too grindy. You have to grind your character out for, you know, like 3 hours before you can go to the next boss or whatever. And I'm like, that's not fun to me, dude. Sorry, but you know, that might get y'all a little heated in the comments, but you know, I don't find that fun, dude. I would rather just have a video game be like straight to the point, fun experience, you know, and it doesn't try to be something it's not. And I think that's something the gaming experience needs. And the recent like game that I really, really enjoyed was Resident Evil 8 Village. That game was straight to the point, was totally like how it was back in the day. It was the only game that I've played in recent years that like I genuinely like enjoyed the experience from start to finish. It had so much replayability and everything to unlock the, you know, special guns and everything, the infinite ammos and all that fun stuff. It made you want to play more and more even after you beat the game, and that's what we need in the gaming space. We need more of that for sure. But hey, this is just my personal opinion, but I really do believe that games should be simple from start to finish. It should never take shortcuts. It should never, you know, take right turns. It should never, you know, it should never make you grind for so long to not fulfill at the end. And that's what I feel like a lot of video games have turned into. Personally, this is just my opinion, but you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments, to be honest. I mean, I could just be rambling on, but I really do believe, you know, the simpler the game, the more fun the experience. That's just how I feel. Let me know if you guys agree with me, and if you disagree with me, tell me why in the comments. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Also, just a quick note for the people that stayed to the end of the video, I will be uploading more. Just be patient with me. I'm very busy in my personal life, and this is not my full-time job. I do want it to be my full-time job at some point, but you just gotta be patient with me, and I'll keep you guys updated for the people that have stuck with me. So just be patient. I will continue to keep uploading these videos as when I have the time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.